Hi, thank you again, Africanada Hub here. Today, technology has taken over play. Our children are so engulfed into technology that play has been seen as something that not so cool children do. The cool children thinks that they play with gadgets. How can we incorporate play, which is play with the physical body, running around, playing a ball, running after a ball, or doing some form of activity outside of technology? How can we incorporate that with the technology of today? Before putting the gadget into our children's hands, let's listen to what the research is saying about play. The default of children, we all know, is play. Children are born to play. But what is happening now is that technology is interfering with play. I remember growing up, we would run after birds and chase after birds and do all manner of things. But now technology has taken over that. And as parents, we feel so guilty for not putting that newer gadget into our children's hands. But whilst we are putting that gadget into their hand, how can we also bring play so they can get that activity or that physical energy that they need? So let's listen to what research is saying here about play. Play allows children to use their creativity. So they use creative skills while developing their imagination. So the mind or the brain is where imagination takes place. Children need to play and learn to be creative. They need to play so they can develop their imagination. Imagining playing and you are what? You are the firefighter, you are putting fire off with a fire hose. Imagine playing, being a police officer or an army officer, Play helps children to develop that creativity, that imagination that they need for proper brain development. Play is also essential for children to develop dexterity. Now, that dexterity is that form of hand skills. So children are able to use their hands to build stuff. They are able to use their hand to draw. They're able to use their hand to dress up a Barbie, or use their hand to create a motion car or something. Children are able to use their hands when they play, to even play guitar or the piano or something like that. But before the child learns to do all that, they need that hand dexterity. They need to develop that skills in the hands. They need that physical development. So in other words, play is essential for children to develop physically. Play is essential for children to develop their cognitive skills that they need. Play is essential for the child to also develop that emotional sense that they need. So when I say cognitive, children play. As they are playing and imagining things, their brains are developing. Children learn. So when a child plays hide and seek, the child has to now think, how can I hide so well that they cannot find me? That thinking is helping the child to develop that cognitive skills that they need. Now, when children play, sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. So when a child learns to accept a win, a child learns to accept a lose, or the child learns to be happy when they win, the child learns to feel sad when they lose. So either way, the child is learning that emotional sense, is learning to accept, it's learning that resiliency that they need in order to stand firm. Play is also important for healthy brain development. Children think, they do process. So the eye is moving around, the body is moving, the mind is thinking, the child is acting. All right, so it helps the brain to develop. It is through play that children learn to engage or build relationship or interact with the world around them. Because children, their default is play. What is the technology doing? Technology, I know, they interact with it. Yes, technology is not that bad. My children today knows how to type faster than me, even though I went to school to learn keyboarding. So yes, that's the world that we live in today. But as we are putting technology in their hands, let's also kick them out to play, because play is essential for our children to learn how to focus. Play is essential for our children to be self-aware of their environment, of the people around them. One thing that I do, and research is also saying that we can do, is by engaging our children in play dates. So play dates is a form of play, but you, the parents, need to take that initiative. Arrange to have your child and their child meet for a play date. Have their child come over to your home. You know, you spice it up by cooking, giving them some things to eat. Let them play, let them bring their gadgets, bring all the console, all the gadgets that they use these days to play. Engage in some form of game, let them play their games. Eventually, they will get tired. Take them out, kick them out, put them outside to play. A supervised play, if the children are young or underage. Supervised play. Watch them interact. This is play date. Let the children come back inside and have fun, or have your children go to the other parent's house. Arrange for a play date like that. So this is one way that we can get children to put the technology on the side a bit. They can still have the technology around, but you know what they are building is social skills. The other way that we can teach children to put the technology aside or to engage their mind or brains is by putting the phones or gadgets away when we are driving. One thing that I do as a parent is to say to my kids in the car to put all their gadgets on the side. You cannot have your phone in the car when I'm driving. No. Let children put the phones away. Let them put all their technologies away as you are driving. So as you are driving, they can sightsee. Sightseeing helps the child to coordinate their eyes. Let them have strong eye movement. Move their eyes around. Let them start thinking, processing what they are seeing outside as you are driving. This is also another way to help our children to learn to focus. Focusing is becoming a problem for kids these days because of technology. More and more children are not learning to focus. Focusing helps children to be able to engage with themselves, to be able to engage with other people around them. Focusing helps children to be able to look at a schoolwork or a homework and be able to sit on it for about a couple of minutes until the homework is completed. We need to help our children become self-aware of themselves, of the people around, and also of their environment. So this is what I have for you coming from Africanada today. I am so concerned. It's so important that we teach and help our children to learn these skills so they will be able to function well. Thank you so much. Again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel, Africanada Hub, and thank you for watching.